show of Insane Juggalo Nation. Sitting here with Eyelezz of Dirty by Design, Whoop What Family, and Abandoned Records.
Hey, y'all, whoop what? What up, y'all?
We're going to sit down and ask him a couple questions today. I believe this is the second interview we've done with him. So Eyelezz, what originally got you into doing music?
I've always been a fan of music, basically every genre. Ever since I was a little kid, you know. I didn't ever really get serious about doing it myself until I was sitting in the jail cell. That's where we talked about in our first interview, you know, when I really started up fucking writing and shit like that. And, I got out, and for the last year I've been hitting shows pretty hard. And, the fan base has been phenomenal, and the reception with everything has been absolutely amazing. With everything that I've done with Whoop What Family, Dirty by Design, with my solo career and Abandoned Records, it's all been kind of a blessing, honestly. I didn't think, 4 or 5 years ago I'd be doing this shit, but I'm glad that I am. So I mean, what got me started is, I guess, just luck and a love for music.
That's what's up. So what keeps you doing your music? Like, what motivates you?
The fact that I really do love it. Sitting in a jail cell, you can have a lot of fucking dreams and shit like that, you know. When I first started doing this shit, I got out fucking thinking, well, maybe there's money to be made or something like that. When you first start doing shows and shit, and you see ticket revenue and shit like that, and everybody up top getting their merch sales, it's easy to have misconceptions. But once you have been doing it for a year and a half, almost 2 years now, like I have, it's kind of like you get the picture. And you can't be doing this shit without another fucking 9 to 5 supporting, and I'm real lucky to have a job on the side that I can afford doing a lot of the shit that I do. And I guess really the only thing that keeps me going is that I truly love the shit. I love the music that I make. I love the people that I get to meet. I love the fans. And I really just love the music, man.
That's what's up. So what is your personal goal for your music?
My personal goal. To get some kind of message through to people, I guess. Because horrorcore in itself, the genre, especially something like that, the darker underground type shit, it definitely has a bad name as far as the rest of the world goes, and the public eye and shit. And in reality, most horrorcore artists do try and preach a somewhat positive message in between the lines. Knowing some of the other artists that are out there myself, I had to burp my bad neck, but not knowing some of the other artists and shit, it's real humbling to see what great guys a lot of the guys are out there doing some of the music, and the ladies, there's some really talented people, and getting to know a select few of them myself. They're all real decent people, and a lot of them do try and put out positive messages, whether it be actually through the music subliminally, or behind the scenes when they're actually talking with fans. I guess the thing I want most is to be able to connect with my fans and have a positive experience for myself, and possibly create one for other people.
Yeah. What's the difference between what you were doing last year and what you're doing now?
Well, the last time you had talked to me, we were still Wicked Block Records, I believe, and we were still living in the Wicked Block studio, and we were fixing on doing big things, we thought. Long and short, lost the studio. One of the partners, and you can look at who was there and who's here now, and you can kind of decipher who it is that I'm talking about. But one of the heads of the group that time, we had a falling out with, basically, and bad falling out. Wound up with 40 cops shutting down the fucking place at the Gritty with Your Shit City fucking tour in Pueblo, August 30th, I believe, of last year. And it took a little bit of rebuilding. I wasn't really totally sure with Wicked Block kind of up in the air. With Whoop What Family hadn't really been established yet, and Dirty by Design was still totally solid, and it was going to run through Wicked Block Records, but my solo career as Eyelezz was kind of up in the air, and shout out to Carney, Bandit Records, for getting me on that AR freak shit, motherfucking, and I got real serious about recording for the next Eyelezz album. Shout out to everybody who got Crust Life. My next solo album, I kind of really fucking deadened my sight on that. And I've been putting out music through AR now for the last year. And the CD Evil People, for those of y'all who are wondering, will be out hopefully at the end of October. I haven't really came up with a release date as of yet, but not because I haven't been doing shit. Over the last 3-4 months, Dirty by Design has really been kicking off from doing all the shows that we've been doing and everything. Whoop What really taking off. We're really focusing on trying to get that CD out, and actually we do have the date for that, October 10th, opening up for Twisted in Denver at the Roxy. If y'all need tickets, hit us up. We got them. We are going to release the Rise and Fall of Wicked Block and the Fall of Wicked Block in the studio and everything, kind of hint towards the name. But it will be released on that date, and I've been really focused on that as of the past couple months. But the Eyelezz project, it's basically, I'm waiting on collabs. I got a couple of little things I still got master, but it's done. Just gotta get some graphics, and I'll be able to release that for y'all too. As far as what I've been doing other than the music side, I ain't shit. I've done a show in California, New Mexico, fucking Indiana, been all over Colorado. So I mean, I've been real busy trying to put the Eyelezz name as well as the Dirty by Design name out there for everybody to see. Got the Eyelezz t-shirts made up. I gotta make a couple more. If y'all need any, let me know. I'll try and get you one made up as soon as possible. Working on Dirty by Design merch. Whoop What merch. Merchandise, man. Beginning of the year, didn't have shit, man. Didn't have shit, nothing to really show. Crust Life, my first album, solo album, I never got physical copies made. Evil People, the next Eyelezz album, I'm going to make a dual disc release. That's going to be one of the benefits for getting the CD, as you will get both CDs in the same disc, so that's going to be cool. So I've been doing a lot of setups, stopped doing drugs, working on the drinking, and if you know me, I'm a fucking alcoholic, so it's been hard, but I'm working on it, you know, and I'm working on me, you know. I fucking finally got a house. I was fucking homeless after Wicked Block Studio for a good minute there, and finally, you know, it's nice. It ain't much, but it's a fucking house. But back in school, man, I never fucking thought I'd be going back to school and going for accounting and fucking web design. So hopefully I'll be having some websites for y'all to look at here pretty soon. Whoopwhat.com coming up. Keepitabandoned.com already up, but hopefully I'll be able to do a little bit more maintenance on that, so you can get a lot more exposure as far as what's going on with the music. Just trying to move forward, man. Really what I'm doing, being more responsible, you know, for you know, getting out of jail after fucking 2.5 years, 3 years. It was fun for a little bit, partying like a fucking crazy ass for a minute, man.
Yeah.
Almost fucking, dang, we almost lost everything. Wicked Block went by the wayside a lot because a lot of bad decisions, especially on my part. Moving forward, man, you know, over the last year, made a lot of fucking positive things happen too. So I mean, that's basically all I really can say is, you know, that just moving forward, man. Trying to make music for y'all to fucking listen to and everybody to appreciate, you know. Like I said, October 10th, check out the Dirty by Design CD, Rise and Fall, Wicked Block, and hopefully either at the very end of October or beginning of November, y'all be able to see Evil People drop. And like I said, Evil People will feature both the Evil People CD and my first CD, Crust Life. So make sure you check that out as well. Whoop what, Bandit Records, AR freak shit, you know what it is.
Who have you enjoyed opening for?
Phew. Man, what a lighter for that one. Yeah. Man, who have I enjoyed the lighter opening for? First and foremost, Twisted. This will be October 10th at this release party. It'll be the third time we've opened up for him. And both last times that we've opened up for him, it's been absolutely phenomenal. Reception's been great. The family loves Dirty by Design. They love Eyelezz. You know, they love what AR fucking brought, Bandit Records brought fucking Twisted to Pueblo, Colorado for the first time ever in history. And that was an amazing fucking thing to experience.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah. It was fucking tight, man. It was fucking tight. You know, beyond that, you know, Busy Bone, Potluck. I've opened up for basically the entire Psychopathic roster, other than ICP. You know, all of MNE. I've opened up for Mastermind. Esham at this last Gore Fest. I've done 2 Gore Fests now, and the Gore Fest, if you haven't been to one, come to Denver, Colorado during next summer, man. Check that shit out, because Gore Fest is an experience. Fuck, man, Schizo knows more motherfuckers. My head's drawing a blank right now, you know, but she's laughing, man. I've opened up for a lot of fucking great artists, and I really can't say that anybody's better or not, but definitely I think probably my favorite is still Twisted, just because if you go to a Twisted show, you know that you're in for a good time.
Yeah. What can we expect from you in the near future? I think you already answered that question pretty much.
Yeah, basically, I think, well, if I could add on to it,
Yeah, go ahead.
I'll go a little bit more into depth on my plans with when I'm going to school and shit. Hopefully, here in the near future, next couple of months, you will be able to see all my merchandise, every kind of thing that I have for y'all up online. Hopefully doing a lot more music videos. Actually, I did record a music video for one of my next Eyelezz tracks. It's called The Violence, featuring Yoshi. And I think everybody knows the homegirl Yoshi. That one's going to be a great fucking music video. I will follow it up with a couple more as time goes on. We're working on getting ready to do a Dirty by Design music video for Fuck Cops. You know what it is if you've seen it, man. Yeah, it's going to be brutal. So, I mean, working on a lot more visual effects for everybody just because I'm trying to take a break on shows right now that I'm, you know, trying to work a full-time job, being back in school and shit, you know. I'm still out there here and there, but it's definitely not, you know, 2 a week, 3 a week like it was for fucking 4 or 5 months previously. But, man, dude, when I'm, I almost forgot what we were talking about, man. What you can expect from me is a lot, I guess. And I could go on for days. Just be watching the fucking Facebook pages, you know, keep updated with what's going on. And, you know, there'll be a lot coming soon.
Which song of yours means the most to you?
There's a lot of things that I could fucking think in there, and there's a lot of things that go into account there. There's a lot of songs on the Dirty by Design album that mean a lot to me, and I think on the Dirty by Design album, I would have to say, out of all those songs, Follow Wicked Block, when y'all pick up the album, y'all know why, because those verses go directly into what happened at the Wicked Block studio, and losing that studio did mean a lot. That was a big opportunity that we had, and it really sucked having to fucking lose that. So I put it all out. Me and Junior, both two whoops, both put it out, all out into that track, and I think that one means a lot to me as far as that goes. Eyelezz, I look at the Crust Life album, and the Crust Life album is a great album as far as like where I started, but it's nothing in comparison to what Evil People is. And when y'all hear the finished product of Evil People, you're gonna know why Crust Life can't touch it at all. It's a phenomenal album, from the features to the messages to where I was coming from, and I sit here and thinking, if I want to go back to Crust Life, probably Suicide. Suicide was a very, very meaningful song, that and Heroin. Two of the slower tracks that are Ho. Ho was the first track that I recorded while I was locked up, but Evil People, looking at what I've been making now, you can look on my SoundCloud actually, and you can hear both of these tracks, but I'd have to break it down to two, and the first one I'll mention is Colorado Snuff, and you can get on YouTube also, and you can check that out. The main reason why that's such an important track is because Scum, the homie Scum, is on it, and real shit, I got LSP tattooed on my chest, you know what it is. Like, I fucking love Lyrical Snuff Productions, and getting Scum on a track was a milestone for me in my career. I felt like Fiasco Andretti, also co-owner of LSP, he produced every single beat on the Crust Life album, and most of the tracks on the Evil People album, with exceptions to APOC, who does a couple beats, and Leprechaun, who also did, I think, one beat on it, and Sicktanic. So I got a lot of love for Lyrical Snuff Productions, and getting Scum on a track was a huge thing for me. You can also check out Gino, again, rest in peace, Diabolic and Hex Rated, also on one of the tracks that's on the album. Razakel's featured on the album. You'll see the homie Bubba, Carney, APOC, Schizo, Two Whoops, Yoshi, who I have on 2 tracks, Tommy Necro. I don't think I'm missing anybody else, and if I am, I'm sorry. I think I listed them all. But it's other than Colorado Snuff, I think Nightlight is probably by far my most meaningful song, and I think that probably takes the cake as far as everything. That's a Sicktanic beat, and I heard it one time, and I knew that I had to do something with it, and it was kind of just natural. It was like the first time I heard it, I started spitting that, "I'll be your nightlight in the dark of the night. I keep on hearing them saying, but now that shit ain't right. And when the light's gone, oh, probably will. I'ma keep them all away with a bottle of pills." During that point in time, fighting drug addiction, alcoholism, trying to see counselors and shit, trying to get on medications, having friends come and go, seeing a studio fall apart. In my way, it was my way of encompassing not even just this year in my musical profession, but the last 3-4 years of my life was kind of encompassed all into that song, and it did mean a lot to me. The ending, if y'all haven't heard the outro to the Crust Life album, where I spit out kind of a poem kind of thing. I took the last couple bars of that poem and put it at the end of the song, and Xanny bars, heroin, methamphetamine, coke, and marijuana. It doesn't dull the fucking screams. It's zombie land that I live in. I don't want to fucking see. That's why I say my name is Eyelezz and I ended double Z. You know, I tried to make that song really catch a point, and I think out of my next album, Evil People, if anybody hears any song and takes any kind of message, that's definitely the song that I hope people actually listen to.
What is your view on the carnival and the family as of today?
The family. Where'd my hat go?
It's over here.
Well, let me see my hat. I put it down for 2 seconds. I don't know why. Whoop what? Whoop what family? That family and the Abandoned Record Freaks, man. Like, the local scenes. If y'all are saying, like, to all my fans out there, if you're watching this shit, if you want to fucking be a part of a family, get in contact with your local artists. You know, the ones that are out here like me, like really, really struggling to fucking put this shit out. The state of the carnival and the family, it hasn't left me, but at the same time, I don't really pay attention to much of like the psychopathic news very much anymore. Or even, I mean, Twisted, I love Twisted, and I actually probably pay more attention to them and what they're doing than I do anybody else, but they're like, you know, those are like my fucking idols right there. MNE, seeing them fucking branching out and doing the shit that they're doing, they're really the only ones as far as like psychopathic and like the older people that we all grew up on, you know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, I grew up listening to ICP, Twisted Blaze and shit, and I know that the music has gotten a lot different, but that comes with the territory, you know? And I kind of want to stick away from what I feel about ICP and, you know, shit like that. You know, I got mad love for fucking ICP. Like, I got this shit tattooed on my arm. And so I really can't pose much of an opinion on the carnival per se. Although I do feel if you want to talk about it in the spiritual sense, it's alive and well. Like, I believe that the Dark Carnival did create its own kind of presence in a spiritual realm, in a sense, if that makes any kind of sense. As the family presence that you feel when you go to a Juggalo show or a family show, you know, to whether it be Twisted, ICP, Axe Murder Boys, fucking Blaze Your Dead Homie, whoever the fuck, Boondocks, or whether you're going to a horrorcore show like Gorefest, you know, seeing Scum and all the homies from Lyrical Snuff, that family presence is real. And unless you've seen it, been a part of it, you really can't really understand what I'm talking about. But as far as what I feel and where I feel it's at, it's definitely alive and well. Being the fact that I do the shows and you know, I see the people and get to talk to the fans, and I feel this on a personal level, as opposed to when I was just a fan. You know, I feel like I feel it from both ends of the spectrum, and it's definitely alive and well. And definitely, if you're a fan watching this, get intact and tune with the people that are around you doing the local music shit, because if you want to feel that family vibe, that's where it's at. Like that presence and that you know, that spiritual grasp, you know, whether or not you believe in God or, you know, doorknobs or whatever the fuck you know, think about when you're fucking saying your prayers, you know. You know, it's definitely alive and well. In my sense, it may not be with the same artists that I looked up to as a little kid, but like I said, right now, family, Abandoned Records, all the freaks, and the Whoop What family, those two right there, these two families, and are everything to me. Like, that, the love that I've gotten from each, and from the support that I've gotten from the fans, there's nothing like it.
That's what's up. Is there anything you'd like to say to the viewers?
Yeah. Thank all of y'all for supporting me, for watching everything that I've done throughout the last year and a half, whether it be good or bad. Thank all y'all who are still sticking up for me after a couple of my fucking drunk fuck-ups throughout the days. Thank all y'all for checking out Crust Life. Thank all y'all for supporting Dirty by Design through the last year while we've gotten this album made. Make sure that you're there to get the fucking first CD when it drops. T-shirts, hats, it's all being made. Make sure that you check out the Eyelezz CD, Evil People. It's going to be coming out. Make sure you fucking support your local artists. If you ain't from Pueblo, Colorado Springs, or Denver, check out whoever it is that's around you. Make sure you're supporting your local music, whether it be hip-hop, horrorcore, death metal, fucking reggae, whatever the fuck. Support your local musicians, because it's truly hard. Shout out to John motherfucking Brown, motherfucking comedian right there. And he's been doing some shit. That's the homie. Shout out, man. He helped out with quite a few of the last shows. Comedy, man. I don't even want to touch that shit. My point, check out your local shit. Really show them support, because it ain't easy fucking putting this shit out. It's hard. It's real hard. If any of y'all aspiring musicians want to hit me up. I do collabs. Depending on what you got going on, we'll see what a lot of the times I'm down to hook it up. That are always fucking cheap, cheap. But other than that, man, fucking, I just want to give a shout out to Insane Juggalo Nation. Fucking, thank y'all for always fucking helping out, being there for the fam. They've been for Whoop What since
The studio.
Dude, yeah, since the very beginning. Since I first got out of jail and shit, and really started doing this shit, Insane Juggalo Nation is definitely rep Whoop What, Abandoned Records, Eyelezz Dirty by Design. Like, they've repped from my angle hard, and playing fucking video games and shit. Shut up.
There's 3 motherfuckers in there with guns, and you just walked in there. Hi! That's why you got killed. I was just trying to let you know.
So sorry and shit. We all trying to get back to our video games and shit, smoke some weed, but in closing, check out the fucking local shit. Shout out to Abandoned Records, all the freaks, AR freak shit. And shout out to the Whoop What family. Again, check out all the CDs, the Eyelezz CD, Evil People coming out, and the fucking DVD CD coming out October 10th. Whoop What, AR, freak shit. Eyelezz out, y'all. Much love.